Hey ladies, mom's feeling irritable surely is a relatable topic, right? Yesterday, I was having a day when everything and everyone was getting on my nerves. I felt downright ornery, which isn't normal for me, really, and there really wasn't any particular reason why I was feeling this way. I knew 100% this was a me problem, but it didn't make it any easier to stop myself from biting somebody's head off if they talked to me or needed something. I found myself wanting nothing more than to just be alone, which was the very thing that was absolutely not an option. I'm sure there are many reasons why we may be feeling irritable as a mom. Hormones seem like a reasonable guess. Unmet needs could definitely be a reason, but the thing I'm deciding was the main culprit for me yesterday was overstimulation. Today we're going to get a better understanding of what this means and how it affects us. By the end of this video, you will know exactly what you can do to alleviate irritability that comes from overstimulation. So yesterday, on my very irritable day, my dear friend was sympathizing with me through Marco Polo, which is my all-time favorite app, and she pointed out that she's noticed that she is quite sensitive to overstimulation. And it wasn't until she said that I realized that's probably what has been going on with me lately. Constant noise, constant talking, constant people needing us. This is the life of a mom, and it's a lot. Honestly, too much some days. Like, too much. My 3-year-old has become quite the little chatterbox. People have always been impressed by how well he speaks, like his words and his sentences and his enunciation. But seriously, I'm convinced that he's been in an especially chatty phase lately. He doesn't go to preschool, and so the two of us are just home together all day, every day. And seriously, that kid never stops talking. He is so cute, and I honestly love it. Of course, I'm cherishing this one-on-one time I have with him while my other kids are at school. And it definitely gets really, really draining. Then, of course, he knows how to use the Alexa speaker, and so he blasts his favorite songs regularly when he's in the mood. Songs like I Love Rock and Roll, I'm Shipping Up to Boston, Thunderstruck, totally normal kid songs. Those are not normal kid songs. Then, of course, we go and pick up the kids from school, and the chattiness triples. All of my kids have so much to say pretty much constantly. Before the first kid is even getting into the car all the way, it is just talk. And then the other kid, 1 minute later, same thing. And of course, this doesn't mean that my 3-year-old suddenly doesn't have anything to say. So it is the biggest referee job of turn taking you have ever seen. Then the second we walk in the door, it feels like a million things to do, to keep track of, to remind them. Anyway, you get the picture. You've been there, right? A couple hours later, there I was, cooking dinner, and my 7-year-old's wondering if there's an option of an early payday, which translates to him asking literally dozens of different questions. Meanwhile, my 3-year-old walks out and he has peed his pants. We gave underwear a go, and it was going great until just now. The dog's barking like crazy at the delivery guy coming up to the door, and my 9-year-old has been waiting for me for about 10 minutes. She's needing my help. My husband's poloing me. Hopefully it's nothing important, because that will not be getting addressed anytime soon. It's one of those moments when you could literally just scream, or at least be justified in saying, I can't even hear myself think, right? So I have a video, it's an oldie but a goodie, about avoiding blowing up at your kids. It's my solution that I still use for when you're about to boil over. Have you read Lola Dutch to your kids? This is all too much. Find it at your library if you haven't. It's a really good one. So I have a coping skill of when you're about to explode, but the real question is, how do we avoid getting to that breaking point altogether? Because that is just not a fun place to be, and it makes it really likely that we will yell or do something else that we're gonna regret later. So lately, I have been playing around with a really interesting idea. What if I could have moments to myself throughout the day, even if my kids are with me? I don't know about you, but to me this feels like an oxymoron. Being on mom duty and taking time for myself do not ever go together. But I was on a coaching call and this idea was brought up to me, and so I have been really intrigued to experiment with it. And I'm finally getting to the point where I'm starting to tap into it. I feel like it's self-care on a whole new level because we are not at the mercy of someone else taking the kids and allowing us some time to ourselves. Spouses and babysitters are the best thing ever and really do open up so many opportunities for us to get longer stretches of time and to really refill our tank. But I don't ever want us to get to the point where we're so past empty that we are desperate for that break. What if we could do that for ourselves in mini sessions throughout the day? So overstimulation for me definitely builds up over time. As a mom, we go, 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 go. The second we're up, or certainly the second the kids are up, we are just constantly going, and we may not even notice or realize that we're getting more and more irritable throughout the day. I notice that I'm fine with the noise until I'm not fine with the noise. I am patient and calm until that final straw of the 100th time a kid is asking me the same question. So the suggestion I would offer you is to find windows of opportunity throughout your day to check in with yourself. For me, it helps to close my eyes, take a big deep breath, and just really tap into how my body is feeling. Clear my mind on purpose and just be in my body for just a few moments. Notice my heartbeat. Keep breathing deeply. That right there is a form of self-care and can reset your nervous system. Even if your kid is right next to you, or even if you're in the middle of a grocery store with all three of your kids, you can do this. Tune things out for just a few seconds and just clean the slate. When you do this, you are giving yourself small doses of some me time. You're prioritizing your health, your well-being, your ability to show up for your family. Just sprinkle these into your daily rhythm. You can attach it to something you already do, like every time you go to the bathroom, or every time you change a diaper, or every time you drink a glass of water. Really anything you are doing regularly throughout your day, you can tie it to that. Or you could even set a timer or an alarm that prompts you to do it. I now have a few ideas to enhance this experience for you. First suggestion that I'm very excited about is a quiet corner. Isn't this a thing? Like in classrooms or something, if kids are overstimulated or needing a break, can't they just go to the quiet corner? I could be making this up, but either way, I think that moms should create a quiet corner for ourselves. A place in the house that we can just go and take a moment. Doesn't have to be behind a closed door or anything, just a place that brings a sense of calm to you. Take a few minutes when nothing is on fire, or when the baby's napping, or when the toddler is busy playing with something, even if it's just at the end of the day when everyone's in bed. How great would it be for us to have a spot that is ours, that just brings so much happiness and calm to our bodies? Reduce the visual clutter. If nothing else, then in your quiet corner, there shouldn't be a ton going on, but as much of the house as you can. Plenty of research has shown how clutter affects stress levels, especially in women, and we do not need that. You can look up the silent to-do list from The Minimal Mom if you've never heard of that. It is phenomenal. Next suggestion is to leave your phone in the other room. Your effort in taking a moment of peace and calm for yourself deserves to be phone-free. Anything related to your phone will only increase the problem of overstimulation. So resist the urge to pull it out during any of this time, and it should never be in your quiet corner. Establish some boundaries with your kids. You can check out the video I just made on what I don't let my kids do. This new tiny habit of yours, taking a moment for yourself, is a great opportunity for you to practice the muscle of maintaining boundaries. Every mom needs and deserves a moment to herself, and if you so choose, a space of her own, a little protected corner of her house that she feels completely in charge of and doesn't have to worry about sticky fingers or anything like that. As moms, it's easy to start feeling irritable because of the amount of things going on. The visual clutter, the noise, the people needing us constantly, our own to-do list running on repeat in our minds. Maybe a set of little hands grabbing at us, or a baby strapped to us, or school-age children needing something from us. Perhaps a toddler riding on your foot, or a little person acting as your shadow literally the entire day. At every stage of life, motherhood comes with a lot. It's totally understandable and normal for us to start feeling overstimulated. The key is to pause throughout the day for yourself. Don't have an agenda for these moments. Don't try to multitask or accomplish something. Just breathe and reset yourself. I think you will find this way more impactful than you expect. You're wonderful, and I hope you have a great day. I'll see you very, very soon.